I am Mary Godinez. We are on Cross Keys Farm, and I grew up here in the Shenandoah Valley. This farm is my great-grandmother's farm, and it came into her family in 1868, so we have a long history here on this property. I was in landscape design for 20-some years, and then met my husband, who's fruit tree expert. And so his dream was to start a pick your own orchard and market building. And so that's what we're doing here at Cross Keys Farm. We actually grow about 185 different varieties of apples. Here in the farm stand, we have about 17 that you can pick. We grow heirlooms as well as modern varieties, as well as a few varieties that we've come up with that we found ourselves.
We're just here at Cross Keys. We just started this in 2018, and so far it's growing. We got red apples now. We started with baby trees they're about 5 feet tall, and now they're producing fruit. So it's just awesome to see that happy people that come here and taking pictures and, oh, I can't believe I picked my own peach, I picked my own apple, and they're chewing at them as they're walking out the door, so it's awesome. So Ruby G, I'm really excited. It's what I enjoy, my job. I go to a lot of different farms, and I see all kinds of fruit. And but this Ruby G, I found it on a donut peach tree, and he had just one little twig that had 2 unique nectarines. And I'm like, man, that's something. That's got to be something. So I took that little twig and grafted it and made several trees, and it came true. It's a nectarine, not a peach. And so it's really exciting when you find something like that, and you know you got your name behind it. And we got customers that they're really excited about it. So we're hoping it's gonna do good for us.
I love being able to pick your own fruit and vegetables that you grew. There's something absolutely magical that I've never been able to describe, that when you grew that vegetable and grew that fruit and then take it from the tree and directly to the table, it does something in your soul that doesn't happen when you get something from a grocery store. Food really should feed more than just your stomach and more than your body. It really should feed your soul, it should feed your spirit.
My name is Ian Bowden. I'm the chef owner of Maude and the Bear and Shack Restaurant in Staunton, Virginia. So I've been working with Mary now for, I want to say almost 10 years. You know, she's amazing. Her and Raul are amazing people that grow amazing product. I mean, there's just no way around it. And they get to introduce us to so many new varieties and species of different apples. And, you know, those Ruby G's, man. I mean, that's theirs, right? Like they're all in. And so there's a real symbiosis in that with us. Whereas, you know, I'm the same, I'm all in. I'm here for my guests, I'm here for my producers. You know, my producers come first, my staff comes second, and third is the guest. And that's the way it is based off of those relationships. I mean, that's why we are who we are. The Ruby G's are pretty unique. They're pretty phenomenal. And a very unpopular opinion, nectarines are better than peaches. I don't care what anybody says. I think they have a better acid-sweet balance, and I also think that they're much more consistent. So you're more likely to get a delicious nectarine than you are a delicious peach. When she brought those Ruby G's to us, this, I guess, last year, you know, we're always trying to figure out new desserts. I'm not a pastry chef. Put that out front, I'm not a pastry chef. So we're always trying to figure out things that we can execute at a high level that are appealing to the eye as the palate, and you know, roasting whole fruit is one of those things that's kind of fun. We have a wood-fired oven here too, so roasting whole fruit in a wood-fired oven is kind of neat. You get a little smoke, you get a little char. It's delicious. So yeah, it was just a conversation. It's like, hey, these are delicious. They're a little firmer than most nectarines. We all love nectarines. What happens if we just roast them whole? So we roasted them whole to taste them, and it's like, okay, well, what if we bathe them in caramel? We use a good bit of dairy, and we produce a good bit of whey from that. So our caramel turned into a whey caramel. So basically, instead of using water, you double the amount of liquid and use whey and make your caramel the same way. So it's sugar and whey, and you cook it down until the sugar caramelizes. And then you add butter and cream to it, and it turns into your sauce. So yeah, so we bathed it in that, and it was like, okay, well, what else do we have right now? Well, the mushroom that we all love that instantly reminds most people of apricots are chanterelle mushrooms. And chanterelles are abundant here. And we have people bringing us local chanterelles all the time. So we made a chanterelle ice cream. So it's got that apricot-esque aroma to it. You know, flavor-wise, it's super earthy. It plays off the caramel really well from the earthiness and the bitterness from the caramel. The sweet and the mushroom go very well together. So it just kind of all tied together. And then the last thing we added was hazelnuts. So we grate hazelnuts over the whole thing. And once again, it plays off the fruit, it plays off the mushroom, and it plays off the caramel.